Boom! Welcome to the Flying Can Ranch in Athens, Texas. I came across something the other day on eBay. Imagine that. And it's going to be kind of a mouthful to say it. It's a JTS Artisan Neo. I've never seen one of these. This is the box it came in. Rolling around like that. And we're going to break it down. We're just going to break it down for you. Let me get this up here so you can see the actual gun. Everything you see here, or what I'm going to show you, is pretty much the way it came, except the scope. Old eyes don't work like they used to. So here it, box fell. Here it is. It'll look like that. We're going to take it on down, take it on down, take it on down. Business end. We can flip it around. Pretty much the same story other way. We'll blend it around like that. And there we go. So, let's talk about JTS Artisan Neo. These are actually distributed by a company out of Katy, Texas, right outside of Houston. And I'm going to say right up front, they make a variety of different things. They've got some PCPs. I think one's called Artisan or something like that. One's regulated, one's not regulated. We'll focus on this one. So it did come with a, somewhat thorough, basic, instruction manual. You'll go down the line with it. And what to do, what not to do, all that kind of fun stuff. So that was in the box. I did buy the scope mounts, and I already had that scope laying around, one of my trusty Winchesters. And so this is a 177 caliper spring piston brake barrel rifle. And they say it does about 1,000 feet per second. Okay, the overall length, I guess, with the stock fully extended, we'll talk about that, is 49 inches. The barrel length is 18.7 inches. And it weighs about 7.7 pounds. Again, it does have a rifled barrel. And, basically you're just going to ram it down, cock it all the way back, and send it back forward. Brake barrel rifle. Now, this does have fully adjustable rear fiber optic sights. And it does have a red fiber optic front, kind of a faux classifier, sound suppressor, whatever. You do have an adjustable cheek piece. I would advise that you might want to put like one of those weird lock nuts on there, because it has a way of just being very free moving. You also have, give me 1 second, we're going to loosen this up just a hair. It has an adjustable hair more. You do have an adjustable buttstock that'll, go one way or the other. So that's kind of cool. That one actually holds pretty good. Now, there's a little button here you can push. That's going to collapse. You can adjust your stock, several different settings. Seems like a 4-position adjustable. And another thing it has, and now it says it's a manual safety on the manual, but every time I've run this thing, when you cock it, this thing pops back and it covers a little red thing, and then you have to push it forward to reveal the red dot. So, and I've had every now and then when I've been, I've only shot it one time. I probably put about 100 rounds through it. So but it's really easy to reach up, push that forward. Just got to make sure it's fully engaged, but it does work. There is, this is one of those sort of polymer stocks. This piece here appears to be metal. This is plastic. The trigger appears to be metal. There's some good texturing here on this grip. They got the little finger grooves going in it right back here. And one thing that kind of confuses me is you got kind of like this here and this little like a magazine box, but it'd been nice if they would have made it a way you could have taken that out, maybe put some fishing string, matches, whatever in it. You have some in-lock rails down the side, so it's pretty easy to put a bipod or something on here. Why they put this rail on the front is kind of beyond me. But personally, let me get turned around here where I'm not really famous toward the public or anything. I don't have my finger on the trigger. It's definitely unloaded. It fits very well to me. You know, in fact, I could actually scoot this stock on just a hair. And in fact, I might try that right here now. Right about there. Yeah, I kind of like it one more step back from all the way back. But it's very comfortable. And it's not a real heavy gun. I didn't bring any pellets with me, but you're going to figure it out in the shooting review. It's not abnormally loud. And I like the weight of it. This is something you can kind of carry around for a little while. Probably be very good for pest control, you know, small pests. I don't really hunt anymore. I'm an actual good believer that if you're going to hunt anything, you should go up to as high as a 22 caliber or 25 caliber pellet for a good, clean, you know, ethical type thing. But yeah, I think you could use this. I don't have the scope caps on her because I was zeroing in a little bit. So you got the little wheel rail down here at the bottom. Again, up here in the front. I've liked it so far. It took me a little while to get the scope dialed in and get everything lined up the way I wanted it. It does have a two-stage adjustable trigger. I don't know how hard it'd be to get to that screw. I guess you could angle a screwdriver in there. I've had one in the past. I just drilled a little hole in the bottom of the trigger guard where I could access it much easier with a screwdriver. But you know, all I'm going to say is that's up to you. But I wanted to share that with you. We'll stand back here a ways. It's a really cool, fun gun. What really makes this fun is, all said and told, with the shipping, Persian shipping, 104 bucks. That's it. That's what I got in it. It was 104 bucks. And cock's pretty easy. I swabbed out the barrel last night, tightened everything up again. I'm going to do a couple of test shots and then make sure I'm still on point. And then we're going to put together a shooting review. Yay. And see how it turns out. I was hitting some cans pretty good with it the last 2 days once I got it kind of dialed in. But for someone that's looking for an economical, kind of something different in an air rifle, definitely has the power. You'll see it when it hits the cans. And you know, again, I've only put about 100 pellets out. A good break-in period is about 200, 300 pellets. So if you're looking for an economical air rifle, this might be the trip to go with. So you can kind of look up JTS air guns online. You'll find a website. There's a video where a guy shows all kinds of products that they make. They make pellets, all kinds of things. Now, I want to be honest with you, this is a product of China. So that's where it comes from. It is what it is. So not much more I can tell you about it. Now, this does have some really good gripping back here on the back of this. And, well, that was an interesting looking creature. And it looks like it would sting you if it had the chance. But I just saw it. It perked my interest. I was able to grab it. And we had a little problem with the shipping thing. It like hung up in Houston for like 3 days. And it would say, oh, it's moving to the next or it's moving to the next place, it's moving to the next place. And then I was told it wouldn't really be here till next Monday, because this came in United States Postal Service. And then magically, it was on my porch yesterday. So I had a chance to play with it some, and I just wanted to share it with you. The JTS Artisan Neo 177 caliber rifle. So we're going to put this down. We're going to go over to the range area, and we're going to put together a shooting video. And then I think Mom and I are going to get on the bike. We tried this last weekend. We had one good ride, but Sunday the rain got us. So it is unbelievable weather in Texas. I keep saying this for this time of year, but man, right now, I mean, it's muggy out here. But for me to make this video this time of the day, last year I would have been smoking. I would have made the tabletop, went in the house and drank about 3 gallons of water, and then came out and did the shooting review, and then run back and drink another 3 gallons of water. It's for So we're gonna get a shooting review done, and then we'll move on from there. And that's how we did the Flying Can Ranch. We will catch you later.